seems like we have some breaking news here on Seahawks Twitter. Let's see what's up. The Seahawks are signing quarterback Geno Smith to a 1-year deal worth $7 million. A big raise for Smith, who has a chance to push for starter reps and more this offseason. Okay. Oh, boy. Do you remember years ago, Pete Carroll and John Schneider up in their ivory tower of the front office were interested only in signing field-tilting special talents, right? Someone who could do things that no other player could. They went out and signed Jimmy Graham to do this. Granted, it took them 3 years to figure out that he was tall, and you could throw him the ball in the end zone, and he would catch it and score a touchdown. And then he was gone a year after that, so that was kind of a waste. Lost Max Unger because of that, and our offensive line was really never the same, especially when they went and signed Luke Joeckel for $8 million and Eddie Lacy for $5 million, something like that. This team does not know how to spend their money. They just don't. I'll give them a pass for that Uchenna Nwosu that they signed this year. I think he's going to be that was a good signing. But other than that, man, I just don't know what they're doing half the time. And signing Geno Smith for $7 million. Now, when Pete Carroll said last week, or a few days ago, I don't remember when he said it exactly, but he said that he was excited to get Geno Smith back in here, and he didn't understand what the holdup was. And I was like, the holdup? Why are you excited about signing Geno Smith? We know exactly who Geno Smith is, right? He's an average backup quarterback. That's it. And I'm not hating on Geno Smith. I mean, that's a good job to get if you can get it. But it's not worth $7 million. This is using up most of our cap space, as Brendan Ball says so eloquently here, and that's how you waste cap space, Seahawks. Yes, that is how you waste cap space. We really can't do much else now until we sign our rookies, because we need the cap space for the rookies, and Geno just took up $7 million of it. You know, I don't know what's going on. I was hoping that when he said that he wanted to sign Geno Smith, that he was waiting for his price to come down. What was he asking for before he got $7 million? I was thinking veteran minimum. We would give Geno Smith the veteran minimum for a backup quarterback, because giving me any more than that is stupid. It just is. It's a dumb thing to do. Look, Pete Carroll runs this offense from 1982, right? Keep games close. Don't turn it over, and in the fourth quarter, hopefully we'll be close enough where we can win it in the last drive. It's infuriating, right? We could do much better than that. Well, maybe not anymore. We can't. We used to be able to do it, but now we can't. But even in the ridiculous iteration of a modern offense that Pete Carroll insists on running, Russell Wilson could win a game in the fourth quarter, right? He was a good player, and he could do that when called upon, for the most part. Geno Smith, he's not going to do it. He's not going to be a fourth quarter hero. He's going to fumble. He's going to throw an INT like he did in 2 of the games that went down to the wire last year. It's too big of a stage for him. Nothing wrong with the guy. I like Geno Smith. I liked him when he was coming out in the draft, when he was taken at 39 by the Jets. I liked him then. But, he's a career backup for a reason. And I know that he had posted, a tweet saying, aging like fine wine. He's like 31 now or whatever. Yeah. I mean, maybe, I don't know how, a barefoot Riesling ages, in the laundry room in someone's apartment. But I think that's kind of where we're going with Geno Smith. So, a puzzling, baffling transaction today from the Seahawks. A complete waste. And yeah, I will admit, and not everyone's going to be on board with this, but I was really hoping for Baker Mayfield. I really was. Yeah, maybe according to Baker, we were kind of an afterthought. Maybe we were listening to his interview yesterday saying that Seahawks were his most likely destination. I think that was just because we're the only team that has crap for quarterbacks, and we have not gotten any better today. Going from Geno Smith and Drew Lock, or from going from Drew Lock, adding in Geno Smith as competition, just really uninspiring. right? We're already going to have a bad season next year. Our roster is kind of a mess. A lot of things can go wrong. A lot of the players that we lean on have injury history. It's not looking good, and this just does not inspire me as a fan. Not they need a lot of inspiring. It's ridiculous. I've been a fan since the beginning. I was 4 years old or 5 when the Seahawks came into existence, and they've been my blood since then. And I've been through a lot. I remember 1992, right? I do. And I just don't know what we're going to do with the quarterback situation. Drew Lock, despite his amazing arm talent, which he really does have a talented arm, I don't know if his brain is broken to the point where he can't function anymore. Can Carroll, in his, overly confident coaching style, bring out the best in Drew Lock? I'm hoping so. But Geno Smith is what he is, and he's certainly not worth $7 million. This is just blowing my mind. Although, if you look at it from a loyalty perspective, that's great. I think, the team is probably happy that Geno Smith has been rewarded for his dutiful work of passing to the scout team. It's like I said, it's nice work if you can get it, but it's just does not inspire me. I would have rather had Baker Mayfield for $1.3 million or whatever it is the veteran minimum was. If we could finagle that kind of deal with the Browns picking up his guaranteed salary, I would much rather have Baker at that price than Geno Smith for $7 million. Right? Even if Baker rubs you the wrong way, I appreciate his competitiveness and grit. And last year he played with hamburger for left shoulder, so I think that kind of impacted his play a lot. And I just would have much rather have gone with the more talented, cheaper quarterback than the perpetual backup for $7 million. It just doesn't seem like good roster construction to me, right? But that's what the Seahawks have been doing lately. They just have not been able to put together a decent roster in a very long time. Hopefully, we'll see better. They've been good at drafting. They've had good draft years. There was a dry spell for a while there where their draft picks just did not pan out. But past couple of years, they've been doing a little bit better. So hopefully, in 2 weeks, they'll nail the next draft. I'll make a couple of videos about ways that I think we can go in draft, and maybe additional free agency with the pennies that we have left in the couch cushions. We'll see what we can do. But I appreciate you watching. Again, my first video on here. I did not want to make this video. I wanted to make a different video, but this is what happened today. And I figured it had to be addressed because, it's just a rotting carcass of a transaction. And I guess we just got to shovel it off to the side of the road while we can. That's my opinion on it. That's just is. You don't pay $7 million for a backup quarterback. Even if he's going to push for starter reps, he's not a quality starter. He just isn't. So, prove me wrong, Geno, and prove me wrong. That'd be fine. But just looking at the accounting sheet, not a good move. All right, and like I said, first video, there'll be more on the way. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.